Hi, I am Rahul. Welcome to my channel. If you like my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. In this video, we will see how to create a Kubernetes cluster using Kind. kubectl is a Kubernetes command line tool that allows us to run commands against Kubernetes cluster. So with kubectl, we can deploy applications, inspect and monitor the cluster resource, and also view logs using kubectl. Kind is a tool which lets us to run Kubernetes on our local computer. The prerequisite for this tool is to have Docker installed in your local computer. Let us create a cluster using Kind. So Kind create cluster. We can pass the optional name. Here I am passing learning Kubernetes. Now what it will do is it will create a cluster named learning Kubernetes, and first thing what it will do is the Kind will pull the node image. As it will take some time. For me it has I have already downloaded this node image, so it took no time here. And once the node image has been pulled, it will prepare the nodes and then write the configurations regarding the nodes. So after that what happens is it will start a control plane. Once the control plane has been started, what it will do is it will create a Kubernetes cluster with a name learning Kubernetes. So once cluster is created, we can see the context has been created using the Kind prefix. So our context will be Kind learning Kubernetes. So we can use this to get the information about the cluster. So if you give kubectl cluster info context Kind learning Kubernetes, then it says that Kubernetes control plane is running at this URL and core DNS is running at this. This is the proxy. So now what we can do is we can see how many what all clusters have been created by giving the command kind get clusters. So you can see that learning Kubernetes cluster have been created. So now we will see the Kubernetes concept, which is namespace. So if you know namespace are like virtual clusters. So if you have the physical cluster, in physical cluster we can have multiple virtual clusters which are called namespaces. Suppose if we have multiple teams or projects, we can use the same cluster, but for each team or project we can define the namespaces. Okay, so if we do not define any namespaces, then we get a default namespace. So if you want to see, you can give kubectl get namespaces. So if you see namespaces, here only the namespace is default and other namespaces are related to Kubernetes itself. So now let us define multiple namespaces. For example, for our Kubernetes learning Kubernetes context cluster, we can have two namespaces. One can be used by team 1 and other can be used by team 2. So first we need to create a file. Let us create a file which is team 1 namespace. Create a JSON file. Now let us add some JSON structure. Now let us add this content. Here we are mentioning API version as v1 and kind is namespace. So it is Kubernetes namespace kind, and metadata we are providing is name of team 1 and labels we are providing. So we will save this. So now we need to apply this this file. So for applying, we can use kubectl create -f and the JSON file which we created. Now when we see here, it says that team 1 namespace has been created. Let us create one more file which is team 2 namespace. We can give the namespace details for them. So now let us copy from team 1 namespace. Okay, so copy it, Control C. Now let us vi into that. Okay, vi. Now just paste it, and now what you need to do is you need to change the labels for team 2. So team 2 label name is team 2. So once this is done, again we need to give a command kubectl create -f. This time it will be team 2. Now you see that we have created one more namespace. Now if you want to know how many namespaces are there in this, we can give kubectl get namespaces. Here we can see that we have a namespace for team 1 and team 2. Now let us create a pod in the namespace. So pod is the simple like it is the basic unit of Kubernetes. So now what we want is we want team 1 to have Nginx server configured, and they want only one instance of Nginx server, but team 2 wants two instances. So by separating namespaces, what we did is we can provision the resources separately to individual teams. So now let us create a deployment using kubectl create deployment. We can give a name. Let us give for team 1, let us give the name as Nginx team 1. Okay, and we can provide the namespace. Our namespace for team 1 is team 1, and for the team 1 what we have is we want replicas as 1. So now okay, we have to provide an image. So image, we are providing Nginx image. So now team 1 Nginx has been created. Now let's create the same for team 2, but only difference is now replicas are 2. So let us create this. Now 2 are created. Now if you see kubectl get pods for team 1, for team 1 we see one instance of Nginx running, and if you want to see team 2, here you can see there are two instances. In this way we can have one cluster and we can divide it into namespace and then provide different functionalities for each namespace.